So Rayla, pink party today at Featherstone. What does that mean?
So the pink party, the concept for it was to promote all of our pink wines. So as you may know, we have a rosé, we have a physics, which is a sparkling rosé. We also have a Pinot Grigio, and we're launching today our Blanc de Noir. And so today is a celebration of all things pink, and we're doing it in support of Jillian's house, as well as supporting 2 of the girls' hockey teams here in the local area.
What's the story today with pink and this whole thing?
Yeah, so our pink party, the main reason is for our launch of Blanc de Noir, which is our new estate Pinot Noir sparkling traditional method. So that's the main release of today, but we also have 3 other pink wines. So our Pinot Grigio, our Physics, which is a sparkling rosé, and our House Rosé as well. So we have the 3 on a flight today with a trio of pink foods. Proceeds of our event today, as per all of our events, are charity-based. Just trying to get back to the community as much as we can, and bring in all the pink.
I understand you're saying that you do a lot of pink wines.
We do.
So tell us about all of them.
Sure. Okay. So our first is a rosé, and it's a pretty standard rosé. It's very beautiful watermelon notes with strawberry hints. It's a light, refreshing drink. In addition to that, we do a sparkling version of that called Physics. And so it's a beautiful alternative to drinking Prosecco or champagne in the summer when you want a rosé, but have it be a little bit elevated, and that's what Physics is. And in addition to that, we do a very lovely Pinot Grigio. It's not really a pink wine, it's tinted pink because we have skin contact on it, but it's a Pinot Grigio that's elevated because we have skin contact that allows tannins to absorb into the wine, and it changes the complexity of the wine altogether. So if you love Pinot Grigio, you are going to love our pink Pinot. And in addition to that, as I mentioned, we have our Blanc de Noir. And our Blanc de Noir is done with 100% Pinot Noir grapes, and it's a sparkling, and it's new, and we're launching it today, and we're so excited for everybody to try it.
You mentioned these 4, I don't know, delicious tasting pink wines, but tell us the specificities of each wine. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So what we're starting today is our 2024 Physics. Our new label as well is represented on the 2 sparklings. But for the Physics, it's a blend of Cabernet Franc and Merlot, and it's sparkling. This is just Charmat method. And then our Pinot Grigio is a little bit different because we leave skin contact on it, so it has a little bit more of a color, and just gives a more mouthfeel, a nice tannin feel compared to a normal Pinot Grigio. And then our Rosé is a blend of Gamay, Cab Franc, Merlot. This is 2024, and this is something we make every year, available in the LCBO all the time. And then our final is our release today, our 2023 Blanc de Noir, 100% Pinot Noir, which is done in traditional method. And this is what we're sampling today.
So Aurelia, please tell us, what's the reason for all the sheep here?
Well,
is there a reason?
Yeah, no, absolutely there is. So the sheep, this was something that was inherited because our former winemaker was in New Zealand, and in New Zealand this is common practice. Every year we bring in a flock of sheep. We have 12 right now, and they come in, and you can take a look and see that they'll actually come in through this entire patch of vineyard. And what they're doing here in the Riesling patch is that they are actually eating the lower canopy. So they'll be eating the leaves all the way above the grape line in order to expose the grapes to the sunshine. So basically they're pruning back the leaves that we would have to hand prune, but the sheep are doing it for them. So we call them our sheep labor, which we absolutely love. And so one of the things that's very important is that the sheep don't actually eat the grapes. And a lot of people ask us about that, but they don't eat the grapes. What they do is that they'll eat the canopy and the leaves above it, all the grass underneath it, but they'll leave the grapes intact. And that's what we want. So this is why we have sheep and not goat on the farm. And so once they're done pruning up around the various portions of the vineyard, we'll move them into another area where they'll be able to prune up the canopy for us. And then they're done for the year when we get close to harvest.
So Rayla, we see a blue and yellow flag here. Mm-hmm. You're a major sponsor of things Ukrainian.
Of all things Ukrainian.
So tell us, what are your most important Ukrainian projects, and are any of them related here to Featherstone?
Absolutely. I think all of the projects that we do through the My Hall Family Foundation and through Featherstone are very important. They're all Ukrainian based. projects that I think everybody's already aware of. We work very closely with Canada-Ukraine Foundation. The winery has sponsored them in a tune of $1 million, and we're incredibly grateful to be able to have that ability, to be able to give back in such a generous way for humanitarian efforts for the ongoing war in Ukraine. We're still continuing to work and support in any way that we possibly can, and we also do that through the Trezub Gala. And again, this year we raised over $750,000 through Trezub to be able to give back to humanitarian efforts that will go not only through Canada-Ukraine Foundation, but Unite with Ukraine through the Ukrainian World Congress. Jillian's House is a local women's shelter that supports women with, that have gone through trauma. And I think it's very important for us to continue to give back to the community. And I think that because we were doing a pink party, it only made sense to make something like this happen where we can give back to Jillian's Place in support of women.
So Rayla, you mentioned Jillian's House, but
Yep.
you also mentioned some sports teams. So how do you support local sports here in the area?
Absolutely. So basically what we do is we pick and choose the various sports in the area that need some extra help. And so currently we are supporting for this year a boys hockey team, 2 girls hockey teams, and the Ukrainian Karpate soccer team, which I'm really thrilled to support again this year through Ivan Pup. And I'm so excited. I think that we need to give back to the community because we're benefiting from the community, and to be able to help in a charitable way to help fulfill the needs for sports.
Повстань, повстань, народи мій, бери за зброю вмить. За Україну смертний бій, свята війна горить.